To the center?
Yep, until you get to the portal in the center. Okay, here we go. What are we going to talk about? How many different characters am I going to have to speak for this time?
Oh my goodness. Do you need me to read too?
No.
Want me to take a turn?
If you want to.
You just tell me who I am.
I love how pretty this is one of my favorite environments in the game too. It was one of my favorites in the other game as well, like all the other games as well. Yeah, Fripp.
Who's that?
Fripp.
Who is Fripp?
This is Fripp.
That's not for them.
Together again, the Druids and the Soulriders. Troubled times call for desperate measures. We've just been informed of the news Emma has brought forward from her breakneck adventure. Yeah, breakneck adventure is right.
Literally.
Thank you. And there are quite a few issues that need our careful consideration. I think it was quite reckless to bring such a strong Aideen's light to Scarecrow Hill. Anything could have happened. The Shadow Witches could easily have captured Emma and devoured her soul in the Reign of Shadows. Yeah, no, you're right. Don't be silly. The fact that Emma possesses such power is in fact a blessing. Your bickering makes my ears hurt. She had no choice but to find the apple. We knew this, and she succeeded. It is desirable that the powers that Emma possesses should also be controlled. We must prioritize her training. Right now, however, we have important matters to discuss. Let us review the facts one more time, Alex, and give us a summary. Sure, Fripp. We know that Justin is in Dark Core's secret headquarters, which has been built on some kind of oil rig southwest of Jorvik. Emma overheard a discussion between Mr. Sands, 2 Dark Riders, and Justin. They were saying that they had been fooled out of Justin's horse, which, as we now know, was supposed to become a Dark Rider horse. For Justin, in fact. So Justin is a Dark Rider now? Yes, we think so. Maybe not a fully fledged member yet, but he is not there against his will. He did not want to be rescued by Emma, but we don't know if he felt pressured to say that, only so Emma would not get caught. Emma heard rumors that Mr. Sands has manipulated Justin's memory, so we are not sure that it's Justin's own choice to be a Dark Rider. Okay, so all hope for Justin is not lost. Maybe not.
He likes the pigs. I got to feed the pigs. Oh my god, they're cute. Look at them bounce.
I
they're
see
so
you.
happy.
I'll continue. Before Emma was forced to run away head over heels, she heard them say that there must be 4 Dark Riders, and that they are missing 1 to be able to do what needs to be done. And whatever it is that needs to be done, it has to be done before the Soul Riders beat them to it. But what is it that Dark Core wants to accomplish with the 4 Dark Riders before we do something which we don't know what it is? That was weirdly phrased. Emma has already figured it out. I have.
Apparently you have.
Oh, yeah, no, I have. Yes, Emma has come to the terrible conclusion that the Dark Core is going to try and speed up Garnock somehow, assisted by their Dark Riders. That's impossible! Did I scare you?
Yes, you did.
I'm sorry. Unfortunately, it may very well be possible. Our Soul Rider's primary duty is to fight Garnock. You can be sure that the Dark Riders, being the opposite in every way to our Soul Riders, must have some connection to Dark... Oh man, that was a zoom. Dark Core's secret agenda has always been to strengthen Garnock and control the power to rule the world. We've known this for quite some time. There's nothing that indicates that this is no longer true.
Hey,
it is too likely for us to take a chance that it is no longer their plan. That's phrased weirdly too. It definitely explains why Mr. Sands is back again, as he's somewhat of an expert in this area. He must have come up with something new to have come back to Jorvik again, especially after what happened last time.
Teehee! Oh, I can't yelp.
Oh. The Lost Light Ceremony book. Mr. Sands has found the Lost Light Ceremony book. I never finished the 4th game yet, so I have no idea what's going on except for the Garnock part.
I'm lost.
Oh no, I think you're right, Linda. Do you think that Mr. Sands has found the book? In that case, he and his Dark Riders could run the ceremony backwards and make Garnock stronger. If this is the case, then all he needs to tear down the fragile walls that keep Garnock beyond... Oh, then he has all he needs to tear down the fragile walls that keep Garnock beyond the horizon of our reality. That's a mouthful.
Pretty intense.
Goodness gracious, let Ideen's light be with us. Everything is lost if Mr. Sand succeeds. Is that it? Nope. We don't know if it is that bad yet. That's right. Let's hope we've got it all wrong. But friends, we cannot assume that we are wrong and must act accordingly. We need to act, and we need to gather our Soulriders. We still don't have any good leads on locating Lisa and Anne. I see you over there, Phelan. Information collected by Emma confirms that Dark Core really is behind their disappearances. Can we find out any more information? We also really need to get started on training Emma so she can be a real Soulrider. Okay, this is what I'm here for. I'm excited for this. Who knows when we are going to find Lisa and Anne? We need alternative plans. What more should we be doing right now? Is there anything else we can do to interfere with Dark Core even more? I think that maybe we should plan another visit to Dark Core. They must be a little slower as they are one Dark Rider and at least one horse short. Just imagine if we could get Justin out. Or if we could find the Lost Light Ceremony book that Mr. Sands now has in his possession. It goes without saying that going back there is a huge risk to take, but it might be worth it to be able to get more information. Let's finish the meeting now so we can do some more planning. We have gained some time until they find a new horse for Justin. Elizabeth, you are responsible for making sure that Emma gets as much training as possible before we decide on our next course of action. See you again soon. Go in peace, Druids and Soulriders. That was intense.
Yeah, no kidding. That's intense.
You're having some intense...
I'm having some intense trying not to slam on the keyboard. Oh my god.
Oh boy. So what do I do now? Is there nothing more for me? Do I have to talk to Elizabeth, maybe? Yep, I do. Okay. Elizabeth!
No, I don't.
There was a lot to discuss, and all of it was important. We know a lot more now than we did before, thanks to you. We know we're short of time, and there's a constant threat of darkness in the shape of Garnock. But our next move needs to be planned well. Should I keep going with this?
Yeah, I guess
I mean...
It's a long quest, it seems like.
Yeah.
That was pretty intense.
We will move
I don't
on.
know if I...
Oh, here we go. We will move on with the next step when we are ready for it. Now we need to plan and prepare our next step produces the result we want. If the situation is as bad as we think, then one wrong move and Dark Core might well succeed with their evil plan. You need to improve your reputation with Ideen's Sun Circle to at least liked. I think I've already... Did I do this? If you haven't been initiated in the Sun Circle yet, I think it's high time you started taking lessons from me and continue your training every day until you are ready. When you are ready, we'll just have to wait for further instructions from the council. Oh, okay, so I'm gonna do a druid training thing right off the bat. Alright. I'm pretty sure by now you are past the beginner stage. You've proved that to us by now, so I'm going to give you some more difficult assignments. Oh boy. I'm going to initiate you into the secrets of the Druids. Are you certain you want to join us and become a Soulrider for the Keepers of Ideen? I tried to finish that before I yawned. I think it were. Are you absolutely certain that you want to follow the path of the Keepers of Ideen? Yes. Excellent. Everything I'm going to tell you now is a secret that you must keep to yourself and never mention to anyone. I'm
right here.
I know.
And you're talking right to me.
I know. And I'm talking to probably the 30 people who are going to watch this.
Oh, don't give it that much credit.
As you know, there are people listening everywhere who do not wish us well. I'm so...
I think you better give it up because you're too darn tired to finish a quest.
I'm not tired. Within the Keepers of Ideen, there are several teachings you can focus on. We will call these circles. I am responsible for the Sun Circle. I'll teach you all I can, but believe it or not, it could take some time. Yeah. That being said, you're going to learn some really useful and exciting new stuff. Oh, you've discovered a new faction. Yay! So I can't do anything with it until tomorrow, though. Ooh.
Oh, it's one of those one-a-day things, hey?
Yep. Make sure you and your horse get a good night's rest. You're going to need it. Alright, Pony Pals, as you can see, this is about as far as I can go right now at the Druid quest. I will probably do some more recording on this. It might just be one of those things, though, that is like a daily until you actually get reputation with the faction. But for now, Pony Pals, I will see you in the next video. Bye!